My good friend, after all. Dot dot dot. Oh my goodness! It's so good, Spartan. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. Or you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because you have no idea what it's like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Nasuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Spartan poem. It makes you feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Hehe. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Well, of course. Not really trying it yet. But that doesn't matter, or that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? See? It's like I said before, Spartan. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know? Trying new things is just for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, you can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you on that. Yeah, I'm going to hold you to that. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel... The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish you away wish you away a rainy day? Look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. Oh, breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though we were late to school. We should probably just get breakfast. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hehe. It was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I guess I look forward to it. Alright. So, I do believe she said Yori first, right? Yeah, let's go with Yori. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Yori stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading it. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. So this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? Just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Or I guessed that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? Sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through it myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make a style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, that is, if her demeanor totally changes. Oh, her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. Not just finding them in building, but getting them work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning examples and trying things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Oh, clicked out of the game. There we go. Biased? How? Well... Never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. which is kind of funny. After all, this isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light. Oh god, I can't read cursive for the life of me. Something of my hair illuminates beneath the amber glow of bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. Last yet to be replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light thickens, I flicker back. The light flickers, I flicker back. ... Sorry, I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. I only messed up one word. You shut your mouth. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. You look but you took a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Jody? Hee. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Spartan. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only beginning symbolic. Listening in her last remaining place, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. It's nothing really. It makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up one of these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Just have to keep trying. Counting on you. Okay, 2 left. We'll do Monica's last. ... Well, that's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. But excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So, basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. I don't think you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah? Yeah. Told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because every school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems? To express themselves? Or for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like, when it's easy to read, it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But, the other nice thing that people writing puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. Bring that feeling in the last line. So you did. Guess more went into it than realized. Or I guess more went into it than realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And last but not least, Monica. Hey, Spartan. She's the only one that didn't answer with ... Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay? Nope, go back. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow and more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Spartan. We're all a little embarrassed today, aren't we? You know? But it's a sort of barrier we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sarah would like. Is that so? You and Sarah are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you two had one of those, or if you two had the... I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually really different. Oh, okay, that was me. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other. Really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So it's that kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem, or when reading your poem. You're sure not reading... You sure you're not reading into it too much? Could be. Could be. Oh gosh, sound like Yuri. Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing is kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's exploring with the emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. It's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit, or maybe a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style. But I'll always help you find your suits, or what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Aha! Anyway, you want to read mine now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not being very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. It doesn't always mean I feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Ooh, this is a long one. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction a sparkle protrudes. The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I real blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too right. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Jesus, Yori. That was... So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Oh, it's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous about to talk about... I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that. Because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen at the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Even if everyone's judging me for mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's just no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yori and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, did you say something? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem on the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feelings keeping up. How can that be cute? I know that. Just meant for laughing, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Spartan did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Spartan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. So he suddenly stands up. Oh? Didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. It's not what you're just... Yuri stands as well. Maybe you're getting jealous. Spartan appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. No. Maybe you're just getting so jealous. Or maybe you're just jealous that Spartan appreciates my advice more than he's appreciated yours. Huh? And how dare you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't be deliberately going out of my way to make everything I do overly cute. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a bigger size as soon as Spartan started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Spartan. She's just trying to make me look bad. It's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate a simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the readers, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Spartan. Wait. There's no reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only convoy complex feeling of meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Spartan? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whomever I agree with would probably think more highly of me. Honestly, in this scenario, I'm pretty sure Yuri's right. Because, just because simple is better doesn't always mean that simple gets through a lot of people, but also deeper goes through. Sayori. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri... But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Spartan. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair that others interject their own feelings into our conflict. So unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what the stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that's making her upset over the first place. Excuse me, are you listening to yourself? That's exactly why nobody likes... Stop it! Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. Oh no. Sayori's starting to cry a little bit. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Tsuki's poems are amazing because they give so many feelings in just few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Tsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Oh god, this is going up so my mother can see it on YouTube. ... Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori's vice president. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Oh. If only I can get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Spartan, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk to people or to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends, too. Poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about poems. About the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Spartan! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehe. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like this. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, is all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Spartan, it's nice to get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is making you the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Hehe. Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. She's being friends with everyone that's nice, but does it really need to stop her? Or does it really need to stop there? Well, I just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. And we are going to stop there. So let's just save it over that. Actually, we'll start saving it here. Okie doke. So, I guess that's all for now. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you guys didn't, then I don't even know what to say with you right now. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you want more content like this, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye guys!